They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Gray. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes dominated the heavyweight division.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all...
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat.
The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. These two fighters are made for one another. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're the fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. Jab had to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense with that left jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the score. And Larry Holmes goes down. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Missing with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. No rest for the weary. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About Holmes in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Let's start the sixth. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. There's a puller right. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman, now it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he scores with the counter. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. A huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response.
There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tack for tack. Just like a match made in heaven.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. He wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A click.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over, but... And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a belly ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Shot lands. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a... Oh, no! Ali is down! And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.